Okay, so your first year in WEC is officially in the books, right? Looking back, how would you describe your overall experience in the debut season?
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, it's a big transition in many ways from Formula One to endurance racing. There's a lot of things to get used to, and it's a different mindset.
Yeah.
The races are very long. You have to think a little bit further ahead, and yeah, I think it's been really enjoyable with my teammates and with my team. We didn't get many good results in WEC last year, so we're pretty pumped for this year to try and have a better season and do some better results.
Which round proved to be most difficult or challenging for you, both on WEC or IMSA?
I would say Fuji last year was very tough. We were very slow, and we didn't manage to be competitive at all. There were other times when I think we were much more competitive. Like here, for example, last year we were pretty competitive. But then we had an issue, and we got unlucky with the strategy and around the safety car at the end, and then we didn't get a good result. But I think we had the car to do something, and I think also Le Mans we were not too bad. I don't think we could have won the race for sure, but I think we were pretty competitive.
Top 10,
easy. I think even top 5 would have been probably.
Fifth.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this year, of course, we tried to do all the things we learned last year and try to do them well. Yeah.
Your first time as WEC driver here in Imola ended with the 6th place. And the prologue result, anyway, looks promising this year. Are you aiming for a controlled strategic race, or you are already looking for push for the podium?
No, I think you need to look for the opportunity. We're starting P10, and of course we want to try to move forward. It's a difficult track to overtake on. Last year we saw sometimes that the car was more competitive in the races than in qualifying, especially in WEC. So hopefully that's the case, and then we just got to be ready if there's an opportunity around safety car or pit stops in any way with tires, or so if we can jump people. I think that's going to be the main thing.
What specific goal have you and the team for this championship season?
Well, the team has set out some goals that they've told the team internally. I don't know. I don't think it's like an official thing, but it's good to have some targets that we can set our mindset for, and then after that, I think you just go out and do your best. Try if we can do a good job, we do it, and if not, then we still try our best, and that's always the best approach. Try to squeeze everything out of it.
How did you find the experience at Daytona and Sebring this year? Putting aside the race incidents, do you feel a greater sense of confidence heading here in WEC, or it's an IMSA dedicated one?
Well, WEC is very competitive. We have the hypercar, LMH. We have those cars here, and that's Ferrari, Toyota, Peugeot, and also the Aston. But Aston is struggling a little bit more. But I think, IMSA it's not easy. Also, it's very, very tough racing, especially around the strategy over there. It's always chaotic, and tracks are great. So I really enjoy IMSA a lot. But WEC is certainly more competitive and much harder to be at the top. And I think it's great. In WEC we have Le Mans. Le Mans is the crown jewel. It's the one that we all wanna. It's why we're all here. Basically.
For you, it's more important Le Mans than Rolex 24.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, after Le Mans, Daytona is the biggest one. Daytona, it's a race that I really, really would like to win, and hopefully I can do that. And I'm still young, so I have many years, and hopefully I can manage to achieve it.
Last question. Formula One has entered a new era, but the latest technical regulation have been quite divisive among all the people. We see Verstappen, we see everything. As a former F1 driver, what's your personal idea of 50-50 engine?
I think the way it looks like it's working, I can certainly understand why the drivers are frustrated, and I think also as a racing driver, watching with those eyes of a racing driver, it seems probably not the best solution. But I don't like to criticize Formula One too much, because they're trying their best also. Maybe sometimes they make the wrong decisions and go the wrong direction, but I'm sure they will correct it. And they have a very strong fan base. The new generation of Formula One fans, they're very dedicated, and I'm sure they're going to stay around. And safety is obviously a big issue, and the drivers need to feel pretty safe racing with these cars. So I think that's got to be addressed as number one, and then the entertainment should follow after.
And here in WEC you have hybrid anyway, but it's very different from that one. What is, as a driver, your concern and the thing that you like most of the hybrid engine in WEC?
Well, I think as a racing driver, I'm more enthusiastic about normally aspirated engines. I think that's clear.
But well.
Yeah. But those days, who knows? Maybe there'll be synthetic fuels in the future, so we can go back and race with those engines. But for now, this is what we have, and what I like about the hypercar at least is that you're able to push. You're saving fuel for strategy. That's what it is. But you're able to push in the corners. It doesn't affect. You can drive the way you want. Push the entries. You can get back on power very early. Whereas in Formula One, if you start to shorten the brake zone and go back on power early, you go slow on the straight, and this is what's frustrating, I think, for the drivers. They feel when they push more, they go slower, and that's obviously not Formula One.
Yeah. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you.